Alright, so I'm going back to my tent now. Luckily somebody fucking bartered, well, gave me a couple of cigarettes. Hey, how are you? Hey, me too. Gave me a couple of cigarettes and like 3 cigarettes and a meal from one of the 50% off meals. I had a little bit of weed. Someone gave me some weed, so I gave him a bud, and he gave me that. We bartered for some food, so I was able to eat tonight at least. Hadn't eaten all day, so it's actually was pretty good. It was relieving. So now I'm heading back to my tent, where I'm just gonna kind of chill for the rest of the night. I got a heater, I need a tank. I find out that the guy here, Steve brings a whole bunch of tanks for people here, and then this one guy, Smitty, he fucking takes the tanks, and he gets them all, he hoards them all, and then he sells them off to people. Whoever got money, whoever got $10, $20, whatever it is to give him, gets the tank. If not, meanwhile, the tank should be all equally divided to people. So that's what they end up doing, based on who's lacking. Oh, you got a half a tank? Okay, here's one. The people instead, they hoard the tanks down here, and then what happens is that people don't have any tanks left. So that's what ends up happening. Sorry, I'm gonna go to my tent right now, so it's gonna be dark for a few minutes. Tent, right? So that's what happens. They hoard the tent. They hoard the, what was I saying? They hoard the fucking the propane tanks, and then one guy gets them all. Reverend, whatever, minister Steve, he ends up giving it all to one guy, and that one guy that takes them all, and then whoever has money to give him gets it. See, even in a place where there's fucking, you can't buy anything from any of these people, but you can take their money somehow. There's still corruption, even when it's supposed to be fair and shared. The guy in charge back here, in this fucking Lord of the Flies, movie that I'm in, fucking, sometimes I'm like, am I in a fucking movie? What the fuck is this shit? Is this shit real or not? Because you know what? This is insane, man. And this is the same thing that destroyed Occupy Wall Street. The same thing that destroyed Occupy Wall Street. At the end, it was all about fucking money. Each one of the groups wanted more money. When they get donation money, everybody was looking at that donation box, and that shit could have been stolen at any fucking point. I had to have one guy manage this shit and make sure the one trusting guy that I knew wouldn't screw anybody over, manage this shit. And Occupy Wall Street, all these donations, and then it went to first the drums, and then for food. If we were drumming all night, and then we go over to the fucking to the food place, the food area in the middle of Occupy Wall Street, and there was nothing there because it was all eaten already. It is this thing, and nobody even says, oh, the food's out. You guys can come and get it. We save a certain amount for this group. That's what destroyed Occupy Wall Street, and that's what this is. Even in some way, you try to create a heaven, wherever there's money, it will always end up turning into a hell. Yes, and that's where I am right now, man. Fucking on hell on earth, man. That's why I keep on posting this shit. And when I post it, I tag hell on earth, because that's a place. That's right now. Everything here is a hell on earth. Everything here right now is hell on earth. I can't even see the key right now, so I got the key. Lock, I have to, every time I leave my tent, for more than even leaving for a few minutes, man, I gotta lock it. Unless I'm right here, I see somebody go inside, I gotta lock it. That's what I gotta do. I gotta lock it, man. Oh. So now I'm going back to my little place. With the batteries running out, I gotta get more batteries. I have more batteries somewhere, but I gotta get more soon. I shouldn't leave lights on. I gotta leave lights on, then the battery consume. But okay, at least there's sunlight here. Something we're using for an ashtray. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's up here, right? Yeah. No, it's not there. It's probably on the floor somewhere. Oh, don't burn a hole. Please. That's my life, Sending 1 minute at a time, just like in that movie. Oh no, this thing fell off again. I gotta fix the zipper. It's gonna take a while. All right, well, that's all for now, I guess. Over here, we can see me a little bit. Here's the lock that I had. I mean see, I have two of these chargers, and I can't find a battery packs for my vacuum cleaner, and I cannot find for the hell of me. It's somewhere in all this mess, or it was in my car, and when my car got stolen and totaled, I never got them out of the car because there was stuff in there that was just like mangled. And here I am, just sitting here, actually with a zipper to the door of a fucking tent that this girl tore up, and I barely got it fixed again. Can't even see it. I barely got it fixed again, and now it's now it's like hanging out again. I gotta put the zipper back on. Okay, what do you? Oh, what do you waste your time on when you're homeless? You should just get a job. And what? I'm basically it's survival. When you're homeless, all you do is every day you wake up and you say, how the fuck am I gonna feed myself? How the fuck am I gonna have money to do anything that I need for myself? How is that possible? How is that gonna be possible? So then you get up, and your main thing is fixing here, fixing there, cleaning up, doing this, going there to get something to eat, going there to the bathroom. Oh, I gotta shave. Oh, I gotta brush my teeth. Go to ShopRite. Go get up, but come back here. Go back there. Where do you add a job into all this, man? Where the fuck do you add a job? If I didn't have the disability money, that's what most of these people have. They have to, and then what do they have to do? They have to fucking steal, and they have to fucking take things from other people. That's what your society is. It is nothing more but a waste of fucking time. Your society is nothing but a waste of fucking time. You waste your time chasing and protecting and taking care of and nurturing money. And showing your kids how, oh, you have to love money. You have to understand and appreciate money. You have to bend over and let money fuck you up the ass. Because that's what your society does. And that's what your fucking monetary system does. It rips away the human soul. It rips away the purpose of the human soul. If the cells of your body were introduced to money before they become your body, they would never become your body. Get it? Your body wouldn't exist if your souls fucking were chasing money instead of creating your body. And that's what you've done to the human soul. You stripped away its purpose and made it a slave to these parasites that have come in and taken your wealth class and used those fools that are in the wealth class into enslaving an entire civilization by way of your monetary system, your money, and your fucking for-profit corporations that do nothing but enslave human souls, so they can live so much better in this little time until boom, your civilization gets wiped out, and God goes and creates another civilization, and they come right back in and infect it the same way. When a parasite enters a host, right, it kills that host. Then once that host is dead, that was its purpose. It just stays there waiting for another host to appear. Then when the other host appears, boom, it enters that other host and slowly kills it. That's what the wealth class does to your civilization. Every time your civilization reaches a point where there's a wealth caste system, that is the fucking turning point where you guys wake the fuck up and change it and rip it away and destroy it, abolish it, and go back to tribal living, or the parasites win again, kill your civilization, and just sit here waiting for the next civilization to be born to do the exact same thing to you. Money is the gift to humanity from Satan, what you consider evil. Would you consider those parasites from other dimensions that come in and take over the wealth class, take over a small group of humans, and convince them that it's their right to enslave an entire civilization with this meaningless coin, with this thing. I could take a piece of shit and say, this piece of shit is not worth everything. And y'all would follow along and go like, hey, because that coin, that dollar bill, that monetary system that you're fucking working your asses for, you're protecting, and you're not, it's worth nothing more than a piece of shit. Get it? But the wealth class has convinced you it's worth more than human life. And what do? You chase it to your grave. Have a good night, people. I'm gonna fix my door.